Hey everyone, welcome to our beginner's guide to SQL syntax and commands. In this video, we'll walk through the essential steps to create tables and drop tables using SQL. Let's get started. So we'll understand this concept with the help of three examples. That means we're going to take the three scenarios. First is we're going to create the table. Second, we'll see how we can drop the same table, and third, we'll see how we can create the table out of existing table. That means we're going to create the replica of the existing table. Okay, so first, as part of first thing, we'll see how we can create the table with the help of this generic syntax. So this generic syntax says that first we have to write create, followed that we have to write table, and after that we have to write the name of the table that we wanted to create. Okay, under bracket we have to mention all the columns that we want as part of that table, followed by data type and size. Okay, so the data type indicates the type of data the column can hold, maybe varchar2, integer, date, number, etc. Okay, and the size indicates the storing capacity of the data type. So we'll see with the help of, we'll create one table, that is student table, and we'll see how this concept will work. So we'll make use of this generic statement to create the table, create table student. Okay, we'll open the brackets, we'll close this, we'll give the column name as id first, id of in data type, then last name, it's of varchar2 data type having the size of 30. Then the third column is first name having the same data type as varchar2 with the same size as 30. Okay, so this is how we have created, this is how the syntax is going to work. This is the syntax to create the table. Okay, so the id column is of type integer and will store integer only. Okay, the last name, first name are of type varchar2 and stores characters, and the maximum length of this field is 30 characters as per we have given as a size here. Okay, so we'll execute this query and we'll see how the table creation will happen. Okay, the table has created. Okay, we're going to commit the change here. As you can see, the commit option is here. So whatever the operation that will going to perform in this SQL, so after performing we have to commit the changes. Okay, so that the changes will get safe. So we'll commit here and we'll see the description of this table, student. Okay, so you can see the table has created. Whatever the three columns that we have given, it's already created along with the data types. Okay, so we understood how we can create the table. Now we'll see how we can drop the same table. So for dropping the table, we have one statement, that is with the help of drop we can drop the table. We'll see how that will work. So as part of that statement we have to mention drop, then table name, that is student here. Okay, and if you run this statement, we can see the table student is already dropped. Okay, so we have to commit the change. This is how the drop statement will work. So drop statement will erase the total data of the table and delete the table structure. So that means we have to be careful before dropping a table, because it will going to erase all the data and will going to lose for all the data. Okay, so this is how the table creation and the dropping of the table will happen. So as I said, we're going to cover the third scenario as well. So as part of third scenario, we'll see how we can create the table with the help of existing table. That means we're going to create the new table which is exactly the replica of the existing table. Okay, for that I have one table for the reference, that is product table, and as we can see here, the product table contains 3 records along with 3 columns, that is id, product name and product price. Okay, so in the new table that I will going to create, that is product 1, so I want id and product name, and I want all the records that is present in this product table. That means I want id and product name and these 3 records to be present in the product 1 table. Okay, so how it will going to work? So for that we have the same similar kind of syntax, that is we have to mention create. Okay, create table, we have to give the name of the table that we want to create, that is product underscore 1. Okay, so after that we have to give the as. Okay, so after as we have to give the column names and from which table we want to fetch the data, that we have to mention here. That means we're going to mention here select. So what to select? Select id column as well as product name. From which table? from product. Okay, so we are saying here create product 1 as a new table and insert all the records which were present in this product table. Okay, only for this ID and product name column. Okay, we'll see, we'll run this. Okay, so that means this product 1 is already present. Let me drop this table first, product underscore 1. Okay, I have already now I have dropped this table. We'll again execute and we'll see. Okay, so table product 1 is already created. Okay, so now we'll see what type of data copied into this product 1 table. Okay, so this is the data which is present in the product table, and this is the data that is present in the product 1 table. As I said, it has successfully copied the data present in the ID column as well as product name column from the product to product 1 table. In the second scenario, we're going to see how we can create the exact replica of the existing table. That means we're going to create new table under which we're going to copy all the data that present inside the product table. That means all the 3 columns along with all the 3 rows. Okay, so we'll see how we can create. The syntax is almost similar, that's why I can copy here the syntax, and instead of ID and product name I just have to mention star. Star indicates is like all the rows, all the columns. Okay, star indicates all total data. That means I can say here create table product 1 as select all the data from product. If I execute this, I have to mention here product 2. Okay, we can see here table product 2 is already created. I'll commit this change, I'll run this query, and we can see here whatever the data present inside product table, it's already copied inside the new table, that is under product underscore 2 table. So this is how we can copy all the data from existing table to new table. Okay, along with structure, all the data is automatically get copied with the help of this syntax. And that's all for now. So you have learned how to create and drop tables using SQL. Stay tuned for more SQL tutorials where we will explore more advanced topics. Thanks for watching.